Hi and welcome to the Silverstone Museum, and we've got an extra special announcement. For the winter of 2024 and running into 2025, we've got an extra special new exhibit, and I'm stood amongst it here. We are celebrating the only person to have ever won the World Championship on two wheels and on four wheels, John Surtees. And we've got a lovely collection of bikes and a car that I want to show you in a little bit more detail. And when you come to visit the museum, you get to see them up close, and they are a stunner. All of them are stunners. We're going to start with this one. This is a Triumph T70. Now, this is actually a pre-Second World War motorcycle. Started life in 1938, and it was a type of bike that John Surtees' father used to race. Now, when John started his bike racing, he wanted to get a bike working with his dad that was going to be successful and he was going to be able to ride. He was quite a slight chap at that point, about 16 years old, a bike he was going to be able to ride and handle well, and this was the bike that they built. It's a lovely 1930s Triumph that's been modified for racing, and on a video a little bit later on I'm going to go into a bit more detail on each of the bikes and cars we've got here, but you can see this one's absolutely lovely. All of the bikes have come from the Surtees family, and we're really proud to have that link with them here at the Silverstone Museum. Now, this one kind of gives you goosebumps when you stand next to. This is the Augusta MV. This was the bike that when John Surtees won his four 500cc motorcycling world championships, this is the bike he won them on. 1956, 58, 59 and 60. Couple of those years he won every single round of the championship, including the challenging Isle of Man TT race on that huge circuit that we run on. And this bike, I mean, it's just lovely to be stood up next to. If we look up close, it's got little dents and things in it. And again, I'll do a bit more of a close-up on this shortly for you to have a look at. But it's one we are really proud to have here. Now, when John won his title in 1961, he made his way to four wheels. By 1964, he'd been so successful that Ferrari, he was driving Ferrari, he won the world title in 1964, and we're celebrating that anniversary. By 1970, he chose to take a direction that a number of F1 drivers had done. Graham Hill, Jack Brabham, Bruce McLaren, in designing and building their own cars. And we have the first of the Surtees-built Formula One cars here. This is the TS7, and it was raced by John Surtees, and also it was qualified by Derek Bell, the very famous Le Mans winning driver. If we get the camera down, it looks absolutely stunning, pretty stark inside, and again we will do a detailed run through of this car in a period of time where you could design this bit of the car, you could buy a Ford DFV engine, bolt the other bits on, and it sounds simple, but go racing. This car was very successful for the Surtees team at Alton Park. It won the famous non-championship Formula One race, the Alton Park Gold Cup. And again, we're really pleased for our visitors at the Silverstone Museum to be able to get up close to it. They're on display from now right the way up until March of 2025. So come along and see these fabulous vehicles.